Greetings and welcome back to Production Line. I'm KatherineOfSky, and last time we were working on the brakes making stations and getting things into a reasonable look to things. Yeah, I am just recording this one after the other one, so I haven't seen your comments yet, but I will look at them before I record the next episode. So I want to add some more stuffs. We can add, we're going to look at the prices of tires versus wheels. Which one is more expensive? And maybe which one we can save more on? I don't know. So let's look at wheels. Wheels are at $378 and tires are at $360, or no, they're at $415. Oh my gosh. Income. Oh no, oh god, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I thought, oh, these are the income category and these are the overview of, yeah, never mind. Brain works not. Okay, let's look at those again. Wheels and tires. So wheels are at $330. It says $339, but this says $378. Unless $378 is the high price. See, and tires are at $416. Meow? Question mark? Yeah, meow question mark. I think what I'm gonna do is I will add the one that has more machines. The which one is it? Wheels? No, it's tires. So let's get tires going on. We need 18 machines for those. See if we can put them in. I don't know if we can fit it, but we're gonna try. Right. Tires, tires, tires. Fit the engine. Tires, here we go. Make tires. They take 5 minutes to make each tire. That's why it's so expensive. And how many again? 18. Good gracious. 1. Wow. Let's start over here. 2. 3. 4, 5, 6. This is 7, 8. That won't fit there. 9, 10. 11. Yeah, clearly we won't make enough, but it's something. Okay, I will just add this one here. That'll be fine. They're relatively ordered, I suppose. See, this one needs to go. We need to have a belt along here. Going to go have one line going along here, and then I will create the branch offs from there. Here goes to the tire land. See, okay. Alright, looks like those places are all sorted out. Getting a bit of lag here, which is not surprising. Okay, good, good, good. So they're shipping all this lovely rubber in. Oh, big chunks of rubber. Nice. We've got like a little... Oh, this is cool. I like it. It's like a tire making pressing machine. Ooh, wouldn't it be wonderful if it was like animated? Oh, meow. That would be so tasty. I love to watch things being made. It's really cool. Alright, well, we've got tires being made. We have power being low. So I think I'll add a couple of power plants here and there. I guess what I could do, see, the other thing that I could do is I could just use this massive space for manufacturing and just say, aha, well, we will have all that stuff over there. instead, you know? Or alternatively, space out the assembly and then put manufacturing in between, but in a more kind of organized, natural way, possibly. It's really hard to know. The game is quite new, so I haven't really developed like the style that I like to use for this kind of a game yet. Wow, so many cars waiting. What is the holdup, man? Here is the holdup. What is going on here? What you needing? Insufficient resources. Why? What are you looking for? You need wheels. Okay, I think what it was is probably a holdup on, wow, on these, the importers. We have very few importers for this area, especially with all this manufacturing going on. This one is not importing anything. Let's see where this is getting stuff from. Fit wheels. I almost wonder if it's worth putting the fitting wheels out here to get more, to have more of a stockpile of stuff. Okay, now that window shouldn't be moving about, I think. Because it keeps moving. Don't do that window, please. Okay. Well, we may have a case of importer fatigue, basically, where we are having to order too much stuff. But, wait, let's see. It's actually looking pretty good right now. Okay, these, okay, we're not getting, well, there's a yellow sign here. Yep, still the wheels having a problem here. How many wheels do we need for each craft? We need 5. So, wait, that's 16. Yeah, that's another one of those problem areas because we can't have more than one full craft available because we only have 16 slots and we need... No, but we do. We actually have that. We have... Oh, we have 3 crafts available if the thing is full. I'm wondering if maybe tires are not the best choice here. Maybe instead we should have done wheels crafting instead. What do wheel crafters look like? I'm very curious now. Oh, they're very like the other assemblies. You know what? I'm going to put the wheels in. I'm going to take out the tires. We need 5.1 wheel crafting, but that's okay. We're going to just take out some of the tires. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and we're going to put in these guys. 3, 4, and 5 here. I don't know where it was. Okay, let's just make sure all of the pads are connected. Just need to connect this one. I'm not going to go over and redo all of these conveyor lines, by the way. Just going to leave them, call it good. Let's see if we can now... Wow, all these little floating things, how cute. I want to see that these are making-ish enough stuff for these things. We need for these guys steel. See, but the question is now, is this actually more intensive? Because instead of importing 1 wheel, we're importing 2 steel. So that might take up even more space on the conveyor lines. So this is actually probably worsening the problem and not fixing it. We might see if having a stockpile will help this, because what's happening though is since these are made very much closer than the importer slots, that could help. But then again, like I said, it's importing 2 things for 1 item. So this may not be ideal. Probably better off, we are probably better off to add another car slot here. So we have more assembly areas requesting these things, and we'll have less of a holdup. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to take that out and take out these tires here. Take out the conveyors. Okay, resource conveyor. Yeah, that did not help our problem at all. What about these tire things? Are they importing one good or two? They need two. Oh, so tires are not a great combo. Not good at all. What about brakes? They need one steel. Okay, so that's the same. Alright, well. Let's see, wheels. Yeah, let's take out all the wheels. Because we definitely don't want those. Because they're clogging our conveyors even further. Definitely not ideal. And here we're going to add our fitting of wheels. We need 3 robots and then the upgrade. Nope, no fit wheels. There we are. So configure the imports to prefer local. Well, not that it matters, but 1, 2, and 3. Get this conveyor going that way. I really like this design of being able to like expand this if I need to. And we are still short on those darn rubber. The darn rubber. I think we're going to take these out. Got to take out this. We just don't have enough import slots on this side at all. That's just the problem. But it's a bad problem. You know, it's not something that we can fix. So I'm going to leave this empty for now. Possibly put power in here, I don't know. But this clearly does not work. I will add a long line there. Yeah, that is not a good plan. Not good at all. If I want to, what I could do is I could find an area with more importers. Here's one that's not being used so far. This also doesn't have a lot of importer slots. Very, very few, which is kind of disappointing. I thought I added some, but maybe not as many as I should have. Let's look at research. I think I'm going to keep the research guys employed for now, just because the game is constantly changing and expanding, and I don't want to have to redo them. So do note, guys, that I do know they're not busy, but there's nothing left to research, but I don't want to take them up because it's a pain in the butt. Or a pain in the socks, I should say, because socks can be extremely painful, especially if you have a rock in your sock, and that rhymes. But, yeah, it's rough. Very, very rough. Let's make some more power plants. The power plants are real. Okay, 3 and 4. Let's buy the upgrade for them, because that only pays for itself over time. Well, that was kind of disappointing. You know, here we are trying to add production to our factory, and it ends up that it is too much for our importation slots. There's some of the things I kind of wonder about because, you know, with lights, for example, it makes one light with 1 steel and 1 glass. I would have thought that you could make 4 lights with 1 steel and 1 glass. You know what I mean? So, I wonder if those could be adjusted, the recipes for stuff like that, because a lot of times when you bring in ingredients, especially with these kind of crane systems, you wouldn't need an entire, you know, vat of rubber to make 1 tire. You could make multiple tires from that 1 importation of rubber. So, yeah, anyway, just my 2 cents on that issue. Okay, so I'm guessing there's not much we can actually do to improve this line. Let's look at our car sales for the moment. We only have 2 cars, which is exactly what I wanted. We have our basic car model, and we have the Luxe, which is basically everything, or will be everything once I finish adding what needed to be added. What were those last things we were researching? It was convenience features, yeah, which are, who knows where we're going to put those. I'll have to go through all the machines again and figure it out. But anyway, yeah, this is looking really good. We don't have, well, looks like here we do have a hold up. What's going on over here? This is the wheels again that's holding things up. But I think it's just a lack of import slots. Yeah, look at them. They're struggling here. They're really struggling with the number of things added. Let's see, brakes, that is okay. Lights, yeah, lights are also taking up valuable import space. But is it worth it to have these lights going along here? If we can't get our cars through on time, you know, that's definitely a real concern that we're having. I wish that the sign for these no export room was not the same sign as we're in trouble, we have not enough stuff. That would be a nice change. I think I'll suggest that on the forums. Yeah, because here we are totally backed up. I mean, the paint is drying as they're sitting on the assembly line. It's a sad state of affairs because all of this stuff is backed up right now. We definitely need something to happen. What is this area that doesn't have resources? This is brakes? Alright, well, I think part of the problem, like I said, is going to be these lights. Let's see, where are they getting the materials for the lights? This importer here is bringing in, and that one as well. Are there any coming from here? I just think that this one importer is really overloaded because it's got all of these stations to service. Is this one, for some reason, this one isn't doing a lot of the duty. See, I would have loved for, you know what, we're gonna change this around a little bit. I feel like we should change this conveyor belt to not do that. We want to have this one go like this. And I don't want this one to connect that way. I think what we're going to do is just reroute them like this. Okay. There we go. And that way this guy will be more utilized for this area, and that'll free up some of the importation space for that guy there. Alright. That's a little bit of an improvement. We may have to also do something similar over here. This one is constantly overloaded, this particular importer. And of course we have sped up everything that we can through research. So I'm not sure there's much we can do here. Let's look. Yeah, there are no more researches to speed up. There's super fast research imports. But we have them all. We have them all. Meow. This is very meowy. Or very unmeowy. I'm not quite sure which way to call it. We may have to look at basically partitioning off the conveyor belt areas because it still is not functioning exactly the way I'd like it to. Yeah, these are doing pretty well. They're going the way I want them to, so that's good. All right, well, I think we will stop this episode here. Thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.